All right, Rebels, welcome to the beginning of something different. This is Podcasters Business Insider, the daily show where creators stop playing small and start building like business owners. Here, we don't chase downloads for vanity. We build systems, strategies, and shows that actually pay the bills. If you've ever felt stuck recording into the void, wondering if your podcast will ever grow into more than just a hobby, this is where the guesswork ends. Because you're not just a podcaster, you're a founder, a strategist, and a builder. And together, we're going to turn your mic into a media empire. So buckle up, Pod Rebels, because clarity beats chaos, strategy beats hustle, and momentum beats perfection. Let's get into it. If downloads, today we're going to be talking about why podcast downloads don't equal success. Because if downloads don't equal dollars, what should podcasters actually be measuring? Today, we're going to reframe success and cover two big stories. Listeners are spending more time with podcasts and Anker's new compact power station launch. We'll get into exactly why they're actually important. Yeah. We're having some technical issues, so just bear with me before we get into the news. So let's kick it off with article number one. Article number one: listeners are listening longer. Headline: Pod News reports listeners are spending more time with podcasts. Why it matters? Attention is the true currency in the creator economy. Longer engagement means more chances to build trust and drive actions. My take on this: stop obsessing over raw downloads. If your audience is listening longer, they're primed to respond to CTAs, call to action, and offers. Another thing that this is actually hinting is that people now are starting to listen to more in-depth conversations between host and guest. That means as a podcaster, this should tell you that your podcast now should be going anywhere between 45 minutes and 60 minutes. That's what my podcast, The Fitness Oracle, was about. 60-minute episodes. Pardon me. It has been a long day today. But people are looking for that deeper connection between the guests. So if you have like a Jordan Harbinger coming onto your show, or Tucker Carlson coming onto your show, or Dr. Jordan Peterson coming onto your show, it's nice to promote them and their products. It's nice to promote their products. However, the people that are going to be listening to your shows, they want a deeper connection with the guest. They want to feel that the guest is actually human, not some mega media giant or mega media or mega business giant that has this program that they just whipped up, or they have this new channel that they just grew. They are interested in that. If they're going to be listening, they will be interested in that. However, they're trying to connect deeper with that guest, whoever it may be. So this is a really good article. When I read it, my eyes went, finally. It's also indicating that I may be needing to get past the hour mark, but we're going to go to the hour mark. My avatar will be listening to this podcast on the drive into work or into going home. Traffic in Toronto takes about an hour, anywhere between 30 minutes and an hour. So my avatar is going to be listening to it at least the first half of the podcast to work, and the second half when he goes home. That's my idea of my avatar, because he's sick and tired of listening to corporate media. Aren't we all? Article number 2. Anker's latest power station. Anker releases compact, capable, and discounted power stations. Why it matters. You may be thinking, why does this matter to podcasters? Reliable gear is mission critical for creators, especially podcasters, recording on the go or even during travel. We all may not be there right now, but the time may come where you may be going to a niche related show. The power that you're going to be generating to do live streams, which is a fantastic idea, or recorded episodes for potential guests to come onto your show, another fantastic idea. Or you find an influencer at a trade show and you want to interview him or her, fantastic idea, just for 5 minutes, 10 minutes, just to say, hey, I got to sit down for 10 minutes with so and so, and we talked about this, and here it is. 5-10 minutes of gold. Your tech, your mic, your PC, your laptop, or your keyboard or monitor, or whatever it is that you need to have up and running, needs to be powered properly. And Anker now, like I said, Anker just released a compact, capable. Oh, I know who that is. That is, telemarketers have been bothering me all day today. That's embarrassing. I'll let it go to voicemail. So it's done. It's done. Telemarketers have been just going nuts on me today. I don't know what's going on with them. No clue whatsoever. Now that you can actually get a discounted power station to power your technology, to run your stuff, it's a fantastic tool to have. It's the one thing that podcasters, when you get into podcasting, you don't think about. Well, how am I going to power it? I'm at home. I have enough power to, run all my monitors, all my computers, all my my microphones, my keyboards, my cell phones, my TVs. I have all the power in my home. But what if you go out of your home? So basically, never let technology failures derail your content. Portable solutions like these can help your production consistently. And it's a really good overlooked tool that most people, myself included, I haven't even thought about it until I read the article. I'm like, this is a fantastic little thing to have, because I'd say about November, December, come beginning of January, I'm going to be doing trade shows. My whole goal is to go on trade shows and find these influencers and approach them. I'm sorry, this is a little distracting. And for the I can't think right now. For all the links that are up for, let me bring that up because it brings me a little bit more light. There we go. For the all the links to the articles will be posted in the show notes, like I'm starting to do now more consistently, because I want you guys to go to the links and have a read. They're really good articles and really worth your time. So The theme of today: why downloads don't matter until they do. They put until they do, but to be honest with you, downloads don't really make a difference in your show's performance. Downloads are it's just vanity, and I can throw money at vanity and I can make it fluffed up so big. I can run a campaign for 2 months and I'll have 200,000 plus downloads. They mean nothing. So we should never be looking at downloads. Downloads is, I can do it so easily. I can do it right now. I can hire somebody off of Fiverr, and by September 20th, I'll have 100,000 downloads. No problem. Just like that in a month. Throw 50 more bucks and I'll have another 100,000 in October. What does it mean? It means nothing. Those are all hollow, and we're not looking for a hollow. We're not looking to fluff up our vanity, our pride. We're not looking to do any of that. We're looking to get quality downloads, quality subscribers, quality email list, an active one, not something that if you stop throwing money at it, it will just go kaputski, because it will. I know this from as a fact. The goal for me was, okay, I'll get 100,000 downloads. Maybe I'll pick up 10 subscribers. I picked up no subscribers. So that's why I'm saying that these are hollow metrics to be following and completely useless. And they give you no solid numbers, no solid metrics for you to be knowing how your business is going. It's like taking a billboard and putting it up on the highway, on the main highway. Sure, you're going to be exposed to about 1 million people in a week, maybe 3-4 million people in a week. Maybe 0.1% is going to see it, and even less are going to action on it. Is it really worth the money to be dumping, especially when you're starting off and you have no money? No, it makes no sense. So don't worry about how many downloads I have or how many views I have or how many. What you want is people to be, first and foremost, you want people to subscribe to your stuff, get their email list, get them onto your email and off of social media platforms. Not for nothing, social media platforms are fantastic to be on. Don't get me wrong. I mean, without them, I wouldn't be able to do this. But this is just a tool that I can use to grab subscribers. That's all it is. So metrics that actually matter are conversions, email list growth, client book calls, product purchases. There is a place and a time where downloads do matter. Ad networks, maybe they're more interested in ad networks. They're more interested in like email lists. That's what they're more interested in, rather than how many downloads do you have. Some places do have, but not many. But for indie creators, they only matter when they help something else happens. And 9 times out of 10, 9.8 times out of 10, that's never. never is useful. Your email list is the most important thing. And the ability for you to convert your email list to customer. That's, again, that's number two, if not a very close number one. Some real examples that I can give you. Pat Flynn with he focused on email opt-ins and course launches before caring about downloads. He built smart passive income empire by prioritizing lead funnels. We are following we are following Pat Flynn's model right now. I am finished the 7-day program and I'm working on a 3-day and 5-day as a funnel to get people in at the 3-day to get you to have from a thought idea to an actual podcast with actual episodes recorded and posted. But there's a funnel to it. That's why I haven't launched it yet, because I'm not ready yet. I should just launch it, but I just finished the 3-day and I'm going to work on the 5-day program. That's called a funnel. So at the funnel, you have all these people at the top of the funnel, and you're offering stuff. Only a percentage of them are going to take it. So the funnel becomes smaller, and then only another smaller percentage is going to action on the next step, making it smaller and smaller and smaller and smaller until you have your high ticket item, which only a few people will. But I mean, if you're selling your high ticket item at $2,500 or $3,000, you get 2 people a month. You just made $6,000. I mean, it's good. It's good. But you need that funnel in order to bring them to that one location. And we've talked about this before. So if you're new to the show, probably you are, or this is the first time that you're seeing this and the first time hearing me say it, go back and listen to some of the other lives. I actually talk about the funnel system, and I wouldn't be talking about it if it didn't work, and it does work. Ash Roy, another example. Productive Insights, less than $500. He has less than 500 downloads per episode, but he books 5K clients from listener leads, from conversion to traffic. Less than 500 downloads per episode, but he's making 5K a month. Why? Because he has that funnel in place. He has that conversion ratio that's working for him. Composite example. Podcasts get 1,000 downloads per episode, but sell nothing, offers nothing, and tracks nothing. How much money do they make? Nothing. Ash Roy has less than 500 downloads per episode. He's making 5K. You have other podcasts, The Fitness Oracle. The Fitness Oracle had close to 1,000 downloads, 10,000 downloads in a couple of episodes. Nothing to sell, just information. Nowhere for the listener to go. That's why it died. So you can't deposit downloads at the bank. Only dollar bills. So make sure that you have a funnel in place and you send people somewhere. We are going to be sending you to a 3-day course. It's 3 days. You get to solidify the idea of your podcast. And in the 5 days, you get to iron that out a little bit. And in the 7-day, you get to have a podcast that's up and running with a couple of episodes in the bank. With proper funnel systems that will help you drive traffic to your little atmosphere, your little stratosphere, your little ecosystem. So when you do start your podcast, don't worry about downloads. They are not that important, especially in the beginning. And in the beginning, I'm talking about in the first 3 years, they are not important at all. They only become important when you become big enough where they actually are important. So don't care about them up until that point. It's that easy. Trust me, you're going to save yourself a lot of headaches that way. So, 3 things that I want you guys to take away from this episode, to this live today. I want you to look at your email opt-ins per episode. See what they are. Write them down and then track them again next month. Your click-through rate on your CTA. Write it down. Come back to it in a month. See what it's like. Your conversion rate from listener to lead to sale. If you're just starting out, what you're only concerned about is from listener, and that's it. If you're getting leads, that's bonus. If you're just starting out, you need to focus on how do you get listeners. Once you get that, then focus on offering them the leads. Have the lead in place. Have it in place. And then offer it to them. And then you can look at your sales. So do it in stages, not just all, because if you're starting out, you're not going to make any sales. 100%. Guarantee you. All right. Here's a little bit of a bonus. Set a download per action goal. Download per action goal. I'll give you an example. 1 opt-in for every 100 downloads, or 1 opt-in for every 1,000 downloads. 1,000 downloads might be tough, but if you can get 1 opt-in from 100 downloads, you have 1 lead. So the goal is now, how do I get 200 downloads? That's where downloads become important. It's like, how do I build the downloads so I can build the opportunity to get a lead? If you can't build downloads, you're not going to get any opportunity to make the leads. That's only when downloads are important. But even still, I still won't look at it. It's not that important. Not at the beginning. So if you want deeper strategies like this, plus exclusive growth playbooks, sign up for the Rebel Intel newsletter. Every week we deliver insights straight to your inbox so you can stop guessing and start growing. Keep an eye out for my upcoming ebook, Mike to Millions, the 7-day podcast business blueprint. It's designed to take you from launch to revenue in just 1 week. And it is going to come out next week. So if you are interested, put a comment in the comments section and I will send it to you. I want feedback as much as I can. 4 people right now are already coming on, and they're going to be testing it and see, what works, what doesn't work. And they're going to be starting it tomorrow. 1 starts tomorrow. No, 3 start tomorrow. 1 will start next week. So if you want a copy, just let me know. Just put a comment in the comments below, and I can. I'll send you it tomorrow. Tomorrow we're covering 3 podcast tactics that still work in 2025, even if you don't have a dime to spend on ads. So with that, if you guys haven't already, I want to put out another CTA to you guys. I want you guys to share this stream or leave a comment, put a like. It helps us out. It helps us know that you're there and you're listening and you're watching. And yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Tomorrow's Thursday. Tomorrow's going to be a very late start. I have a meeting that I need to go to, and I'm probably going to get home till about 8:45, 9 o'clock. So unfortunately, I can't start on time, but I am going to be coming on live. So I'll see you guys tomorrow, and you guys have a wonderful, wonderful night.